But straight to our top story. Its collapse has rocked the world's financial markets, but the fall of Lehman Brothers has a huge human cost, right here in the capital, with thousands of Londoners tonight unsure if they've still got a job.
The bank's UK arm was put into administration this morning. Lehman Brothers employs 5,000 people in the UK, most of them in Canary Wharf. There's also an office in High Wycombe. Staff were told not to do any business today and they were allowed to go home. Many now expect to be left out of work. Our reporter Glen Goodman is outside their Docklands offices tonight. Glen.
Well, 15 years ago, people were still talking about Canary Wharf as if it was a bit of a white elephant and it would never really amount to much. Since then, it's become arguably the most important financial centre, not just in Britain, but in the entire world. Now, all of that's starting to unravel. Behind me here at Lehman Brothers, it looks like thousands of jobs will probably be lost. Many other financial institutions are in trouble and many market participants are starting to panic.
Kiko, where'd you give your bond?
What's the point to scream? Where?
Are we going to spend ages arguing about something we've missed, or we're going to try and do it right now?
Another hellish day on the markets. On trading floors across London, brokers and traders fought to minimise the impact of Lehman's collapse. But at Lehman's headquarters in Canary Wharf, there was no damage limitation. The damage had already been done, and all the staff could do was wait to be handed their P45s.
Along with the rest of the other guys, we just need to wait and see what's going to happen. So,
have the financial recruitment consultants been on the prowl?
Not yet, but if they were, I'd probably be over there somewhere and not standing here, so that's for sure.
So how's everybody feeling generally?
The atmosphere is bad. It's, it's the morale's, I've not seen it like this before. It's a black day. It really is a black Monday today.
What's your reaction to the news that it's going to collapse, basically?
Well, it's, I think that's probably the reaction.
But amongst workers for other banks, the mood was significantly more upbeat.
Bad for a lot of people, yeah, but I think it's going to kick-start the recovery, really. So.
Oh, right, OK, so you see some positives to come out of this, but for you, not so much.
I think we've bottomed out, so we'll see.
As you can see, nearly every single share in the FTSE 100 has fallen today. So have we finally hit rock bottom? Well, they said that after Northern Rock, and again after Bear Stearns, and after Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, and now again after Lehman Brothers. Seems every time you think it's as bad as it could possibly get, another disaster's just waiting round the corner. Lehman's is another classic case of city boys trying to make too much too fast. They bet big in the good times and hadn't put enough aside for the bad times. When Bear Stearns collapsed, the US Federal Reserve bailed them out. When Northern Rock collapsed, the government bought the company. But this time the powers that be have had enough, and no one's coming to the rescue of Lehman Brothers. So the markets bleed and the city boys throw their arms around on London's trading floors. But will the possible loss of up to 5,000 jobs at Lehman's really have a major impact on London? The answer, when the jobs are so highly paid, is yes.
What they will do is trigger the downturn of spending power from the high net worth individual. They will stop spending altogether almost, and the rest of us, instead of going for lunch or dinner and drinking 2 bottles of wine, will drink 1. And we'll have 1 main course instead of a starter and a main course. And we'll buy 1 chair and an armchair instead of 2 armchairs. And that's the way London's economy is going to be affected.
For Lehman Brothers staff, the news gets even worse. Now they've been told they may not even get paid this week. It's a painful time, but most of them are young enough and hungry enough to pick themselves up and move on.
Come on, mate.
It's inevitable though, isn't it, really?
We'll buy you a drink. Come for a drink. Come on.
Let's do it, yeah?
Glen Goodman, London Tonight, Canary Wharf.
Well, Brian Kaplan from The Banker magazine joins us.